Despite earning over $300 million during his career, professional boxer and former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson filed for bankruptcy in 2003 with an astounding $30 million in debt. A significant query concerning money itself is brought up by this circumstance. The urge to amass riches drives many of our behaviors and goals in life, but what good is it if the true difficulty is in efficiently managing it? Welcome to Cashflow Compass. It is evident that financial lessons have not been learned as Americans are currently drowning in record-high credit card debt. Debt is a silent burden, especially for those who are weakest. Although the US and UK are mostly represented in these numbers, think about how you handle money. For you, what does money mean? When it comes, does it fall out of your hands? Have you ever been in a difficult situation when you were pushed toward costly courses offered by self-proclaimed gurus or dangerous methods to earn money quick? Though it's evident that our attitude toward money is frequently more important than our capacity to acquire it. If you have nothing to show for your six-figure salary at the end of the year, is there really any use in earning it? What's the disconnect? A better framework for thinking about money, which is frequently disregarded in traditional schooling, needs to be investigated in order to solve this issue. First, let's ask a basic question. What is money? Rather, what does it stand for? What does money really mean in these transactions, whether you're making purchases online or receiving compensation for your work? I think money is better understood as a statement of value, even though it's generally characterized as a medium of exchange. You purchase something because you believe its worth is equal to the price you are paying. Naturally, the market determines prices, not just your opinion, but keep in mind that money is equal to value. This is significant because humans frequently give money a moral value. It's likely that you have heard the adage, money is the root of all evil. We often believe that those who are wealthy are either fortunate or have taken advantage of others. However, we hardly ever think about the value they produced in order to create that money. Realizing that money is merely a symbol of value might help us shift our perspective and realize that neither money nor those who possess it are inherently bad. Money is frequently misinterpreted. The morals of individuals who own it are unaffected by the fact that we may view it as a symbol of value. Although having money gives you more options and chances, how you spend it reveals your values. Therefore, how does someone who is living paycheck to paycheck or heavily indebted to credit card companies perceive money as a form of value? It may cause you to see things differently, but it doesn't make much of a difference without practical guidance. Let's pose a more profound query in order to transform this idea into something useful. How do you feel about money? Your income and expenses frequently reflect the flow of money in and out of your life. To put this more clearly, consider your production and consumption. You create value, typically through labor, and consume value through expenditure. For the majority of individuals, earning money requires work, a career in which you create value. However, money is lost when you spend it on things like a new car, a house, or a streaming subscription. Essentially, your balance between productivity and consumption is reflected in your net worth. What aspect of your financial life feels out of balance? How much money has come into your life and gone out of it? How much of that money is still in investments or savings? Consumption is a bigger problem for most of us than creation. A lot of workers barely make ends meet. Workers living paycheck to paycheck, even if they make $100,000 or more. It's obvious that overconsumption, not productivity, is the issue if you make more than the average wage yet still find it difficult to save. Earning more money is nothing if you can't control your spending. As many bankrupt celebrities can confirm, the rat race is probably familiar to you. It's a never-ending cycle of working to pay bills and constantly being one paycheck away from financial ruin. It is misleading for some people to try to compare this to working a 9-to-5. There are plenty of people who have hobbies or careers that bring them fulfillment. The true rat race is walking a tightrope in terms of money, where you're never secure and are always worried about it. The mental toll of living paycheck to paycheck is enormous, and your job ceases to be a choice and becomes a necessity just to keep up with your lifestyle and debts. Money tends to disappear as quickly as it arrives, especially if you have numerous responsibilities. This delicate balance means that losing your job, experiencing a health crisis, or any other unforeseen event can send your finances spiraling. You don't have to continue in this cycle, though, so there is hope. Developing awareness of your financial habits is the first step in personal finance. Tracking your monthly spending and classifying it into categories, such as housing, transportation, food, utilities, and entertainment, is the first step in this process. Understanding your consumer behavior is the aim. But this can be difficult because of what behavioral finance refers to as the ostrich effect, which is the tendency to ignore bad financial information, such as your bank balance following a shopping binge. It's time to take charge once you're conscious of your spending patterns. Budgeting entails establishing and adhering to monthly expenditure caps for every category. Living below your means will enable you to save and make investments. However, it's important to have 3 to 6 months worth of costs saved up for unforeseen circumstances before making any investments. This gives you peace of mind by creating a cash buffer. Why is it so difficult for us to live within our means? Cognitive biases are frequently to blame. For instance, hyperbolic discounting forces us to put short-term pleasures ahead of long-term rewards, while the ostrich effect shields us from unpleasant financial realities. Consider it akin to choose a new device over putting money aside for future investments. Next is social proof, in which we imitate the financial practices of others, even if they put us in debt. Trying to match or surpass your neighbor's expenditures is what we characterize as keeping up with the Joneses, a term you've probably heard. Your friend gets brand new high-end vehicle. You are also tempted to purchase one. They remodel their home or buy new clothes. And you do the same. This pressure to keep up might put you in a precarious financial situation by causing unsustainable consumption motivated by the need to fit in or impress others. Nowadays, everyone you see online has an impact on your spending patterns, not just your neighbors. All of us are susceptible to social pressure and want for approval from likes and comments on social media. For most Canadians, debt is a fact of life at least at some point. As the governor of the Bank of Canada once stated, it's important to ask yourself, though, if you care more about creating riches or just seeming wealthy. The real rat race starts here, not with a 9-to-5 job, but with pursuing material goods at the risk of your financial security. A tried and true method to escape this pattern is to create a budget and keep track of your spending. It's entertaining to dream of becoming wealthy, but what good is it if you're losing it as soon as you get it? The real rat race is about consuming so much that you are always looking for the next income to support your lifestyle, not about working hard. It's time to change the emphasis from merely producing money to improving our relationship with it. Let's now discuss how to make money. Although frugality is the emphasis of well-known financial experts like Dave Ramsey and Robert Kiyosaki, there is another aspect of the equation: raising your income. Cost cutting is certainly simpler, but increasing your production capacity is frequently necessary to achieve true financial freedom. Instead of merely saving money, people like Graham Stephan use websites like YouTube to make 6 figures. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the best financial advice involves more than just spending reduction. Frugality, saving, and investing early are encouraged by groups like FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early, and Minimalists. Most people find success with these tactics, which enable them to live debt-free or retire early. But let's face it, people like Vusi Thembekwayo makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month by using his platform. He doesn't rely on clipping coupons. He teaches you how to scale your revenue. Frugality certainly helps, but the secret to substantial wealth may lie in diversifying and growing your sources of income. How can you increase your income then? The best approach is to generate value on a big scale. This could entail making content that appeals to people, launching a company, or inventing an app. Others, such as Elon Musk, have created enormous companies by comprehending consumer demands. Robert Kiyosaki now creates value through instructional YouTube videos. Finding your own way to create and add value to the market, whether it be through a business, a profession, or content creation, is crucial. The market determines the value of what you produce, but the first step is putting yourself out there. The potential for income is limitless when you know how to leverage your skills. Understanding yourself as a producer, not just a consumer, is crucial. The internet has opened up opportunities to scale your production, whether it's through writing, YouTube, or creating online courses. Well, and other things. To sum up, begin by recognizing your role as a consumer. Monitor your expenditures, create a budget, and concentrate on living within your means. Then change course to learn how to make the most of your producer role. The objective is to add value, whether that be through a business, a side project, or just doing well at your existing position. The path to financial freedom may be paved with this two-step approach of maximizing production and limiting consumption. Alright guys, this video was inspired by James Johnny. We left a link in the description to his YouTube channel. We appreciate you staying until the very end. I hope you've learned anything useful if you've made it this far. For more personal finance videos, please comment, click the like button, and subscribe for more content on personal finance. Until next time, take care.